Hello, ladies and gents. My name is DVC. Welcome back to another video. Oh, what do you know? For Honor discussion. Fun times. Let's go. But anyways, Holden Cross has come to For Honor's multiplayer, and you know what? I like the idea of a multilingual character. I don't really, I don't so much care about the reused assets or whatever. I've never been too bothered by it. I mean, I've noticed it. I've said something before. But so long as it's done in an interesting way, I'm not really bothered by it. You know, Estrella was the first example, and I think that she's fine. Oh my gosh, I think she's fine. You know what, heck, she is, the fifth main after all. So, I'm not too bothered by that. I'm not too bothered by Old Man Holden having basically attacks from like most of the cast. I'm not bothered by it. I think it's cool because he has traveled the world of Heathmore and learned the different cultures. He's learned how the Woodland, the samurai, the Vikings work. He's learned their language and all that kind of stuff. I like that. And as someone who is learning, Icelandic Mandarin and Latin and a little bit of Japanese, I'm very much interested in the character, and I kind of level with him. I'm learning it primarily through this game, mind you, and also anime. But I'm learning Japanese. I'm learning these languages, and it's a lot of fun. Um, the reworks, I will definitely be talking about those. I don't, off the top of my head, recall what's getting reworked as far as um, Nobushi. I don't recall all of that, but Shigoki is based in a nutshell. Shigoki is getting a dodge bash and basically losing his hyper armor on most of his kit. Which, as a Zanhu main, as a Hitakiri main, who Hito lost most of her hyper armor on like all the most useful attacks, I'll say it's fine. It's good. Shigoki mains will now know the pain of us Hito mains who have lost almost all of our hyper armor on like all the most important attacks. Like she, and as a refresher, by the way, in case you guys have forgotten, the second light and the charged heavy are the only places Hitakiri has hyper armor now. When she came into this game, she was meant to be able to trade. She can't do that without hyper armor, and unless you're lucky. Literally, unless you're just lucky. That's the only way, really. But with the Shigoki changes, they look good. The dodge bash is going to be weird, but you know what? I'm okay with this. Um, Peacekeeper getting more viable attack patterns, getting her damage basically buffed again. Good, because I'm literally getting sick of getting bled spam and light spam into oblivion. Just so they can get that damage in, and you know what? I already don't like bleed spam. I already don't. I'm not a big fan of that. I've never been a big fan of that. I've been a big supporter of the idea of it being locked behind deflex, because both PK and Shaman, when they deflect an attack, they get bleed. So why in the heck do they? Why is that a thing? Why does Peacekeeper, who is already a character that is known to spam bleed attacks, why does she have bloody blades? That feat should not. She should not have that feat. Characters that can do bleed already should not have the bleed feat. They shouldn't. There are characters where it makes absolute. It's still actually the bleed feat in general. Just talking about that for a second, just should not exist. Some of the most egregious characters have it. Centurion has it for some reason. Nobushi has it for some reason. Okay, pretty much all the hybrids except for Zanhu and Highlander. They don't have it, but Valkyrie does when she has bleed on her parry punish. Which, what? She already. If they have bleed already, they shouldn't have the feat. That. But tangents aside, back to Old Man Holden Cross for a second. Um, you can see I like from what I've been able to see, from what we've been able to see so far, and from what we've been able to tell, he is speaking all the different languages, as I said before, which really looks good. And I like that he still does some of the Lawbringer moves. Like he still has that stun tap punish. He still has the shoulder back. He still has the shove, which it's good. I'm actually glad that they kept that in because Holden Cross, as you guys know, was a Lawbringer. So of course he would have some Lawbringer moves still in the tank, and I'm happy that he still has the Nolo Supestes. Like he still has that charge. I'm really happy about that because again, you see the inklings that he was a Lawbringer, but he has so much more in his fight kit now that it's like, okay, he's a more superior. He's a superior Lawbringer. Now, is Lawbringer himself still good? Well, yeah, except for the fact that a lot of it is punishes and whatnot are less satisfying. The same thing with Armusha. Because his heavies are slow, and because the CU basically screwed him. It's the same thing. But with this new character, everything that's currently wrong with Lawbringer, it's kind of repaired here. I do like what they're doing with this character. I think he's going to be a lot of fun. Um, and also, one thing I took notice of, and to my knowledge, no one has really said anything about it, is that basically Holden Cross is Reinhardt from Overwatch. Because think about it for a second. In Overwatch, Reinhardt is a crusader as a crusader that's been retired for a long time, and he's come back into the fight a lot older, a little bit more chiseled, and he has this boisterous attitude to him that makes him a lot of fun, which is why he was my main back when I played Overwatch more often. And I see that same energy with Old Man Holden, like especially in the gameplay trailer, I guess you can call it. When the "Come on, warriors, show them how you fight." He's got Reinhardt energy, and I love it. It's so good. It's too good. I love it. I love it. I love it. More characters like this, please. Now, also there's also the anime trope of, oh, because they're older, they they're more powerful. I mean, Gryphon looks like he will be a powerful character, and you know what? So the anime trope has breached For Honor, and not only that, but Reinhardt is now in the game, and you know what? I'm totally okay with it. I'm obviously joking. I'm clearly joking, but you see the comparisons once you actually pay attention to them. But no, but I'm really happy with this character. I'm not gonna jinx myself and say I'm not gonna main him, and I end up doing that. I said that about Estrella when I first got my hands on her. Lol. And I don't know. We'll see. I definitely want to wait until I get him in hand, and I check him out for myself. But what do you guys think of the changes? Oh, actually, you know what? There's one character I forgot about. Warden. No more backstep. No more backstep shoulder bash. Good. He has a side unblockable. That's probably just gonna get fainted anyway. But you know what? I'm okay with the Warden changes. I honestly wouldn't mind all of these changes coming to the game. Same game, they are going into testing ground, which is actually good. I really think more things should go through the testing grounds before they get added to the game. Like, especially the Hitakiri nerfs. Those definitely should have gone into the testing grounds first. Like, 100%. The fact that the Shigoki nerfs are going into the testing grounds is good, despite my previous grievances. I'll say it like that. You know what? All big changes like that should go through the testing grounds first, and not just be forced into the game. That type of stuff is stupid and wrong, and really should not happen ever. But should it happen? No, I will feel for the real Shigoki mains out there. And now you will, and those fake ones, hope you're happy. Thanks, you screwed over another character. But you know what, honestly, at the same time though, good. Because I hate what happened to Hitakiri. I hate that, Shigoki was still allowed to keep his hyper armor, despite being another samurai heavy that basically has the same problem that Hito did on release. But yeah, coming back to Warden here real quick. they look good. You know what? His zone is able to chain, so it's basically like Zanhu here. I like it. I really do. You know what? I might actually play a little bit more Warden. I used to. You know, when I first started playing the game, I might play a little bit more Warden now because he's gonna be, in my mind, he's gonna be a lot more viable. Now, if just zone attacks for certain characters like Warden, like Zanhu, were to take less stamina, I think that would be really, really good too. But let me know what you guys think of these changes in the comment section. Let's have a discussion about it. I'm excited for Gryphon. You know, old man Reinhardt, old man Holden Cross is entering the game. I definitely will be checking him out upon release. I definitely will be checking out the changes to the character changes. But yeah, do let me know in the comment section. Leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy, and I will see you all next time. Peace.